Hello, fellow Spyderco addicts. Thought I would give you an update on something that I did you may find useful. I had a lot of trouble on the Salt LC 200N. It was really sticky, so my first thought was to use, in this case, I use the Rig Plus P, which is a stainless steel lube. It's a thin grease, and it works quite well for me. So, you can use that or anything else that you want. The second problem I found with this, and this will apply to anything with this frame construction, is if you over tighten back here, meaning that screw and that screw, it will bind, get my fat finger out there, it will bind the lock bar back here, and it'll make it really, really stiff. So what I did is I took it apart, lubed it, put the screws in to the torque that I wanted, and I used the Loctite 222 MS, which is everybody refers to it as just purple, because you can see that, and it is low strength. Now, people will tell you it doesn't work, it doesn't do anything. That's not true. What it does do is it locks the threads down against vibrational and extremely mild torque, such as opening and closing. It is designed to let loose and not screw up your screws. I recommend letting it set overnight at least before any obsessive flicking and opening and closing, as a lot of us do. But it will certainly break loose as soon as you put a driver on it, and you may not think it's doing anything, but it will certainly stop those screws from turning. Excuse me. Anyway, I just thought that might help. And while we're on the subject, of course, you have the blue Loctite. If this does not work, use this. Use it sparingly. This will hold pretty tight. Medium strength is pretty good. Never ever use red Loctite. I think we all know that. And here's another one. If you find it laying around and you don't know a lot about the different Loctites, this is Loctite 290, and this is a penetrating Loctite. Never ever use this on any of your knives or screws. It will soak through any opening it can get through. So that means if you put some on around the screw, it will soak right down through that and right into the middle of your pivot area and bind it up, and it'll make a mess. And it also holds extremely well. There's another one. It's for bushings. Don't use it ever either, because if you put that in there, then you've really got, that's like red Loctite. You've got an extreme mess. So I like to stick with this as long as it works, which for me it pretty much does every time. If it won't and you continue to have problems, then go to the blue. But if you're having problems with your pivot coming loose with this stuff, check and make sure you've got no burrs on your pivots or your post, or a piece of trash or something in there, because it shouldn't do it. So anyway, just thought that might help y'all. Hope it does. It sure made mine a lot slicker. And we'll talk to you later.